Okay then, hello guys. Today we're going to be reviewing these Skullcandy inked microphones. Microphones by Skullcandy. Skullcandy. They have skulls on their products. They make them look cool. Gosh, they're terrible products. Okay, funny story. These headphones that I have right here, they don't work. Okay? Well, one of them works. One of the ear works, but the other one doesn't. And you know how long it took me to break these headphones? 3 weeks. 3 weeks. From delivery to when I actually started using them. They only lasted 3 weeks. And I'm not the kind of person that just like does this or I'm not that type of person. But 3 weeks. Like I don't get these headphones. 3 weeks. That is unacceptable from any headphone. I mean, even if it was like a $2 headphone, that'd still be unacceptable. Unless it was a really, yeah, well, $2 is pretty cheap. But still, it's $15. Well, $10 on Amazon, but $15 for these headphones. 3 weeks is very unacceptable. Just, okay, but I know why they broke, first of all. Let's look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so tangled. Yeah, first of all, this cable tangles a lot. So let's get that out of the way. There's earphones. Let me show you the cable first of all. This thing is laughable at how bad it is. Okay, so do you see it all? That's the 3.5-inch jack. There we go. There's just look at that thing right there. You see how thin that is? That's why it breaks. Because one of the, if you put your thing, for example, I have my Sans of Foods right here. So, this goes for any headphone company. If you want to make headphones, you need to make sure to, you know, make it an L jack or connect, or really protect the pressure points. Otherwise, it's going to break like this. And then you're going to see tons of warranties being thrown in. Okay, so then here's my Sans of Foods. Say hi to Foos. And here's this. So if you're listening to music and it's like in your pocket, it's like that. See that? That's why it always breaks. Or it's just that it has absolutely terrible build quality. So here's the actual cables. They're like spaghetti thin. They're extremely thin. Just, do I have like a penny? No, I don't. Here's a pencil. It's the best they got. It's a very small pencil, but if you can, it's as big as a pen. No, one of the cables, not two of them, but one of the cables is as big as a pencil tip. That has to tell you something. If I had a penny, it's just, the cables are absolutely horrible. Horrible. Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's only $15. I mean, come on, Hydro. These are the $15 headphones. All $15 headphones must be cheap. Let me just prove you wrong. Once I find my things that I didn't keep. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave this on because I don't have Movie Maker. Curse you, Movie Maker. There they are. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is going to be an awkward review. But here we have the J-Buds J2s. Now, if you saw my first tech video, of course, you'd notice that, well, look at these. Look at the build quality of these. Well, they're a bit tangled because, you know, it's been quite a while since I've used these. I just lent them to my dad. But look at this build quality. Look at how huge the connector is. Personally, I prefer L jacks, but it's so much bigger comparatively. Let's look at this cable. Let's look at this. Look at this. I mean, absolutely horrible build quality. And guess how much of a price this was? Guess. Not even, it was like $12 right now. It's $12 right now. Those are $10. $2 more, and and you can get better build quality without the mic. And the mic is pretty bad too. I mean, it does the job well, but you know, it's not the best mic in the world. Not good for calling. It does the playback, pause, and 3 taps for back to the other track, 2 taps for next track. Yeah, it's not very good. It's good enough though. Mostly the microphones tend to do that. So back to the cable. Here we have the actual cable. Moving back, cheapness, cheapness, cheapness. And here is the Skullcandy logo, which has been faded away after... It's not been a year, it's been almost a year. So this is what happens after almost a year. 3 months, 3 weeks, these things break, and after almost a year, the logo fades out. So, definitely not an indication of very good build quality, or the fact that the manufacturer didn't even care. Yes, I said that. Yes. So, as you can see, these cables are even thinner. Thinner. Here, look at this. Absolutely horrible cables. I'm sorry, I just can't... Okay, now we have the J-Buds. J-Buds are great product. Like, amazing product. I haven't really done a review of them, but I might. Okay, so here we have the J-Buds. Just for comparison, they're both the same price. And as you can see, the J-Buds are clearly the winner in this cable thickness. The thicker the cable, the better build quality is, but it can't be too thick. These are like just the right size. These are way too thin. Just way too thin. I mean, build quality is absolutely atrocious. 0.5 out of 5. Yes, I know I'm being very harsh, but 0.5 out of 5 for build quality on these. If I really had to rate it, I wouldn't. The only reason why I'm giving them 0.5 is that they have this little thing, this cable thing right here. I don't know what it's called, sorry. But they have the cable slider here, which sometimes gets rid of tangles. Okay, so the actual sound quality. Let's get to that first. It is bass heavy. And it's not like the good bass. It's the bass. It sounds like it has that Beats kind of sound. You know, the wobble bass or whatever they call it, bass. Wobbles on your ears, so much bass. Yeah, subwoofers. Recommendation. But this bass is just terrible. I mean, I actually do have a couple songs. These work best with dubstep. But even then, there's not really much of a treble. Whenever bass kicks in, everything gets muddy. It's just terrible sounding. I mean, it works when there's not too much bass, but when bass like really starts to get heavy, you can feel it in your ears, like pumping bass and all that. But besides dubstep, it doesn't really work with anything else. It's just not that good. Bass is way too big, and it gets too muddy. These are dynamic drivers, so they do burn in. But I think after a year, they should have been already burned in. So I actually, if it'll turn on, I actually do have a song. Okay, so yeah, this is from Overwork. Hopefully he minds that I'm playing this. Hopefully. You don't know. But yeah, these headphones are just terrible. You probably can't hear these too well, but main thing, bass is so muddy. When you're listening to like this, you don't really mind it because it's speaker, but bass just muddles everything up and it sounds like this is how it sounds like in my ear. Oh, it doesn't even work. Get that out there. Nope. See, that's what I was talking about. Sounds something like that. Yeah, so bass just doesn't work out. There's way too much bass, so it muddles the treble, it muddles the mids, it muddles the highs. Yeah, it muddles everything, so it doesn't sound very good. So these headphones are just so bad. Build quality is terrible, sound quality is terrible, and there's so many better alternatives for the price. If you pay $5 more, you can get the Me Electronics M9, which are amazing headphones. M6s are slightly better, the same price. M6s, M9, CX21s, JBuds J2s. I think even the JBuds J3s you can get those. So you have so many better options than this thing. This garbage. And yet I constantly see people wearing these headphones. These and the Apple headphones. Now granted, these are better than the Apple headphones. But at least with the Apple headphones you can hear clearly. I mean, what happens if you try to listen to, like, an ebook, or a sound recording, a voice recording? What happens then? What it sounds like, hello, my name is, I'm reading this. Does it sound like that? I mean, just awful, 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 awful. Don't ever buy these things. Not unless you find them for $5, brand new, in case, $5. That's all these things are worth, honestly. Well, with the mic, it's probably like $10. So, if you go on Amazon, you find that at $10. Okay, you might consider buying it. But just know that there's better headphones for the better price. Don't go with Skullcandy. I mean, I hear they're making a bit of comeback now, but I never recommend Skullcandy to people because they're just... This is the best example of Skullcandy. Too much bass, overpriced, cheapity cheap. I mean, once you get to the high-end stuff, they're decent, but there's way better headphones. Unless if you really care about the style and you want to see skulls everywhere, then go with these. If that's all you care about is style and bass, then go with these. This has been a interesting review. Definitely because I don't have Movie Maker, so I can't cut anything out. Stupid Microsoft and their stupid Windows Live Essentials. Absolute. Why? They won't let me access it, and now I can't edit any of these videos. So that's why you're not going to see an intro in the front or in the back. I mean at the end or at the beginning. Yeah, but anyway, this is Hydro Ninja signing out. I'm giving these headphones a rating of 0. Actually, I might give it a 1.1 out of 10. I mean, just for the price. For the retail price of these headphones. Absolutely horrible. I mean, one of my friends had this... He was unlucky enough to buy Skullcandy headphones. Same sounds, same drivers, exact same thing. Skullcandy headphones with the volume playback and all that, along with the microphone and the pause and play or whatever that's on here. He paid $60 for all that. $60 for these kind of headphones. Oh my gosh. Absolutely overpriced and horrible. Cannot recommend these to anyone. Well, except for the people that I mentioned in the beginning. So just... Oh, it's Hydro Ninja signing out, telling you not to buy these headphones. Check out some of the other Skullcandy stuff, but not these. No. Don't click on Amazon. Don't click the add to cart, and don't click ship. Do not. Horrible. Yeah, so this is Hydro Ninja signing out. Horrible headphones. Don't buy. Peace.